A few months ago, Batwoman Season 2 came to an end on the CW. And of course, at this point in time, we have no idea when Season 3 is going to come out, but we do know that the CW is kind of trying to get back on track to what things used to be, so we can assume they're going to try and release Season 3 sometime this fall. But when it comes to Season 2 and how that season ended, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it already, but the final scene, I think it was the final scene of the season, was actually a shot of a bunch of trophies and basically souvenirs from various Batman villains like Clayface's Clay, Penguin's umbrella, stuff like that, is just like out and lost in the river. And like the final shot of this episode was a jar that was holding Poison Ivy's plant, and all of a sudden it started to grow, which was an obvious setup and tease for the character of Poison Ivy in Batwoman Season 3. But when that happened, I didn't know if they'd actually go ahead and do it, because, you know, Warner Brothers has this whole weird thing about like, oh, we don't want to use characters on TV, like, that's why we went through the whole thing on Gotham with like Jerome and Jeremiah being the Joker, but not actually being called the Joker and stuff like that. So I didn't think they'd actually do Poison Ivy on the show, but apparently it's happening, because we just got the official casting of Bridget Reagan, or Reagan, however it's pronounced, in the role of Pamela Isley, aka Poison Ivy, in Batwoman Season 3. And again, this is not at all something I was expecting to hear, but I mean, apparently it's happening. And I mean, this is both exciting news and not exciting news at the same time. Because first of all, Bridget Reagan, she is an amazing actress. I loved her in Agent Carter. So I think she's going to be perfect for this role. The only thing is, like, there's a lot of Poison Ivy fans that have been wanting to see Poison Ivy in live action once again after, of course, her appearance in Batman and Robin, and also she appeared in Gotham. That was a nice version of the character too. But we've been wanting to see her come back to the big screen and be in a movie, whether that's in one of the future Batman sequels, or in a Suicide Squad movie, or most likely a Gotham City Sirens movie. So a lot of people still want to see, including myself, Poison Ivy on the big screen. And of course, this is something that could be dragging that down to be like, oh, but we already have Poison Ivy on TV, so we're not going to do her in the movies. So I mean, I'd rather see in the movies, because, you know, we've seen in the past how the CW does things. Their CGI is not great oftentimes, so I'm not really sure how this character is going to turn out and how they're going to portray the character. I have a feeling she's going to be portrayed very similar to how she was on Gotham, so she's not going to be like green all the time. She's probably going to be like normal looking human with like the red hair and everything, and then like she'll be able to use her powers and stuff, and I think that would be cool. But yeah, I'm just interested to see how this turns out, because again, it's the CW. There's some things that they don't really do the best, but hopefully this turns out well. And again, you've got Bridget Reagan in this role, and again, she's an amazing actress, so I really think she can pull it off. I'm really excited for this. This definitely gets me more excited for Batwoman Season 3. It also gets me excited to see what other Batman villains we're going to be seeing pop up here. I think that's going to be really cool. But yeah, so guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about this news that Poison Ivy is going to be a villain in Batwoman Season 3? And what do you think about the casting of Bridget Reagan in the role? So anyways, of course, as always, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I can keep up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.